Welcome to Morning Joan, darlings. I'm your host, Joan, and we're so glad you're joining us for another day of dishing out the latest in entertainment news. Now, let's get straight to it, shall we? Today, we're talking about everyone's favorite animated troublemakers, South Park. Can you believe it's been over 2 decades since Trey Parker and Matt Stone first introduced us to Cartman, Kyle, Stan, Kenny, and Butters? And yet, the show remains as relevant and irreverent as ever. I mean, who else can tackle topics like politics, social justice, and pop culture with such biting satire? Speaking of which, have you heard about the latest episode of South Park? It seems that Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem was the target of their mockery this time around. Oh honey, they did not hold back. The show's creators poked fun at her admission of shooting her family dog, and let's just say, it got pretty wild. But what's really got everyone talking is the confusion surrounding the release schedule for Season 27, Episode 3. Apparently, Comedy Central and Paramount Plus have been tight-lipped about when we can expect the next episode to drop. Some outlets are saying August 20th, while others claim it's coming on August 15th. And then there are those who think it might be delayed altogether. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's going on over at South Park HQ? Are they taking another 1-week hiatus? Well, according to the show's X account, it seems like we might be in for a bit of a wait. But don't worry, darlings, we'll keep you updated as soon as we get the tea. In the meantime, let's talk about something else that's been making waves: the show's blockbuster deal with Paramount Global. I mean, $1.5 billion for 50 new episodes? That's some serious cash, folks. And it just goes to show how much of a cultural phenomenon South Park has become. So, what do you think about all this, listeners? Are you excited for the next episode of South Park? Or are you getting a little impatient with the scheduling drama? Let us know in the comments. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the fascinating world of science fiction and horror with the latest series to hit our screens, Alien: Earth. This prequel series takes us on a thrilling journey 2 years before the events of the original Alien movie. The show introduces us to a brand new cast of characters, including humans, synths, and of course, those terrifying xenomorphs. The story begins aboard the Maginot, a Weyland-Yutani spaceship carrying some extraterrestrial cargo. We meet Morrow, a cyborg who sabotages the ship after the crew wakes up from a 65-year cryosleep. As the ship crashes into Earth, Morrow survives and sets off a chain of events that will keep you on the edge of your seat. On Earth, we're introduced to Boy Cavalier, a young trillionaire and CEO of Prodigy, one of the 4 companies that control the solar system's planets. Boy has made a groundbreaking discovery by transferring the consciousness of a dying girl into a synthetic body, creating Wendy, the first human-synth hybrid. Wendy possesses near superhuman strength and a childlike innocence, making her a compelling character. As the story unfolds, we follow Wendy and her synth family, the Lost Boys, as they investigate the Maginot crash site alongside Prodigy soldiers. They soon discover that the ship is infested with xenomorphs, and chaos ensues. The action-packed scenes will have you screaming, just like the characters in the show. One of the most intriguing aspects of Alien: Earth is its exploration of themes such as identity, humanity, and corporate greed. With Weyland-Yutani and Prodigy vying for control, it's clear that the pursuit of power and profit will stop at nothing, even if it means risking human lives. With only 2 episodes out so far, we're left with many questions. What motivated Morrow to crash the ship? Who is he working for? And most importantly, who will survive the carnage? The suspense is killing us, and we can't wait to see what's in store for these characters. That's all for today's second cup of tea, folks. If you're a fan of science fiction and horror, Alien: Earth is definitely worth checking out. Stay tuned for today's last cup of tea, right here on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We've got one more juicy story to dish out before we wrap up today's show. You guys know I love me some Taylor Swift, and it looks like the Queen of Pop is making headlines again. This time, she's teaming up with her beau Travis Kelce's podcast, New Heights, and fans are going wild. According to reports, Taylor will be revealing the cover art for her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, on the podcast tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And let me tell you, the Swifties are losing their minds. I mean, who wouldn't want to hear T Swift dish out about her new music and maybe even some tea about her relationship with Travis? But what's even more exciting is that Taylor's BFF, Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever star, is also a huge fan of the podcast. She's been commenting on the posts, and it's clear she's just as excited as the rest of us. I mean, who wouldn't want to be part of this squad? Taylor, Travis, Jason Kelce. It's like the ultimate celebrity friendship goals. And can we talk about how cute Caitlin Clark is? She's a die-hard Swiftie, and her reaction to the podcast trailer is literally all of us. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen that same look of excitement on my own face when I'm getting ready for a night out. Anyway, it's clear that Taylor Swift is still the queen of pop, and we can't wait to see what she has in store for us next. Will you guys be tuning into the podcast tomorrow night? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.